This video will demonstrate how to superimpose two curves generated from different faces. We do have here presently two databases open corresponding to the same Plaxis model at different faces. The first thing we will do is to select the plate over which the curves will be generated. So this could be done by using the extract mesh entity script or macro and just selecting one that will automatically create all structural elements for this particular PVD file. We could, as we are here, also repeat the same operation for the other face. So let's get back to the previous face and the first beam element. So we have here, and here what we will do, we will create simply a plot over line. And this will automatically result in having all available quantities for that element being plotted right here. So if we look at the plot over line settings, we could now start defining exactly the quantity that we wish to have displayed. So in that case, what we will do for the x-axis, we will be using the moment, for instance, and for the parameters, we will only select the corresponding point y. And this corresponds exactly to the evolution of the bending moment over the line. We will do this and repeat the same operation for the other beam. But here what we could also show you is initially, in order to prevent all the quantities to be displayed on the line, once we will call the filter plot over line, we could, for face number 5, only select the relevant quantity. So just moment here. And you see then when we go to beam and select the appropriate filter, which will be plot over line, as we did before, then you will see that only the bending moment will be made available. And we will simply need to reverse and start displaying it right here. So you could see that the charts are not being superimposed just because by default ParaView creates independent views, but it's not really a big problem. We could simply click on that view, come back on this one, and then select to have both displayed. So I guess there is just this way. And you see on the same graph, you could have both faces being displayed. Of course, it is also possible to change the settings of those charts, both in terms of colors as in terms of legend, by just going through the menu right here. So the corresponding and interesting properties would be mainly contained in the series parameters here, in terms of legend name and in terms of color. So what we could, for instance, do here, change the color of this one and use something different than the default purple. So we could choose green, for instance. This one, also the name. And finally, double-clicking here, and one could also add, for instance, like face chart title 4.5. And we could repeat the same operation for the other plot of a line, completely the series parameter here, design, change the line chart view Y to his by face 3.